return shortly. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
Tremendous output from Allen. He's got 11 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Ray Allen really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
We've got Garnett. Allen is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Pierce. And it's Perkins in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Rondo kicks to Garnett. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Got that one up quick. That's 7 points for Garnett. Raptors with the lead. Dishes it to Carroll. DeRozan in the corner. He kicks to Valanciunas. Back to DeRozan. Raptors moving the ball around. And it's Lowry penetrating. It's stolen by Rondo. It's Pierce on the wing. All sorts of time. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists in the game. Pierce has gone 3 for 5 from the field. And the basket by Scola. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire. You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Some changes for Toronto. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Scola. Johnson comes in for DeMar Carroll. And Corey Joseph subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here's Pierce. He's got 7. Boston again missing.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Stolen by Pierce. Rondo with it. Lowry picks him up. Pierce has got space. Good, he hits the jump shot. Pierce has got 4 points now in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Lowry passes to Johnson. Outside for Lowry. Patterson dishes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. And again, Toronto no up.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Outside Rondo. Garnett outside. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And that one's good. Joseph's got his second bucket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Paul Pierce playing very well. 9 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Luis Scola is checked in for Patterson. Damari Carroll comes in for James Johnson. And it's DeRozan in for Corey Joseph. Pierce hits 2. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Carroll kicks to Lowry. Left side, DeRozan. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one. Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from DeRozan.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Pierce hits 2.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's DeRozan. That misses, would have cut. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics out in front as they end the third quarter on a 15-6 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Corey Joseph. Johnson is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Carroll in at the 3 spot. Here's DeRozan. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And Luis Scola gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Rondo penetrating.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Outside Carroll. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Raptors trailed by 3. Carroll passes to Valanciunas. Perkins against Lowry. On the wing, DeRozan. Here's Scola. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Pierce. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Rondo dishes to Pierce. The stupendous finish in traffic. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
DeRozan against Allen. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Pierce. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so here's Toronto. Lowry kicks to DeRozan.
Pretty early to be over the limit, Kevin. You'll have to watch the fouls from here out.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Celtics?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 3. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during that break. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's DeRozan, following the score by Kevin Garnett. It's DeRozan with the drive.
DeRozan really playing well. He's got 13 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
I mean, he hasn't been afraid to draw a little bit of contact on his way to the basket. Some guys shy away from it.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Raptors trailed by 5. Here's Carroll. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
It's the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And so Luis Scola nails both of them. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
The drive by Rondo. Here's Garnett. Money!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Here is Lowry. DeRozan passes to Lowry. Carroll with the 3. Can't get it to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Back to Allen. Launches it. And that one's good. Allen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
At the line.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Sinks it.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And it's out of bounds.